Soybeans are planted in the springtime and harvested in the fall. In Kansas, there are 4 million acres of soybeans that are harvested each year. 1 acre is about the size of a football field without the end zones, so that would be just over 3 million football fields. Soybeans are made up of two things. One of those is oil. The oil can be used to make a lot of things that you use every day, such as crayons, the backing of the artificial turf on sports fields, and biodiesel to use in trucks and tractors. The second part of the soybean, the meal, is used to feed pigs, cows, chickens, and even fish. Kansas is sometimes called the wheat state, and that's because we grow a lot of wheat. On average, nearly 9 million acres are harvested each year. Kansas is number 1 in the United States for the total amount of wheat that is harvested. Wheat is planted in the fall and during the wintertime becomes dormant, which is like taking a nap, and starts growing again in the spring. It is harvested in the summer. People have been eating wheat for more than 17,000 years. There are a lot of food items in your house that are likely made from wheat, including bread, tortillas, cereal, and pasta. Grain sorghum is a crop that not a lot of people are familiar with, but it is very popular in our state. In fact, Kansas is number 1 in the United States for grain sorghum. We harvest 3 million acres of grain sorghum. Grain sorghum looks similar to a corn plant, but it is shorter and more colorful. The top of the plant is usually yellow, red, or bronze. Grain sorghum is planted in the spring and harvested in the fall. Grain sorghum is found in food that you might eat a lot, including gluten-free cookies, cakes, and breads. It is also used to feed farm animals and is used to make ethanol for fuel. Grain sorghum is able to grow without a lot of water, which makes it a great crop for conserving water. There are about 12,000 grain sorghum seeds in 1 pound. Corn is used in many food and non-food products. Many of them are probably in your cupboards at home now. Corn is found in cereal, pancake mix, soda, plastics, fireworks, and even shaving cream. But most of the corn we grow is fed to cows, pigs, and other livestock. Corn is also used to make a fuel called ethanol. In 2014, Kansas harvested 3.8 million acres of corn, which is about the size of the state of Connecticut. Corn is planted in the spring and harvested in the fall. 1 ear of corn has, on average, 16 rows of corn kernels, making about 800 kernels per ear. Kansas ranks 3rd in the United States for sunflower production. Around 150,000 acres of sunflowers are planted each year in Kansas, almost the size of Kansas City. Sunflowers are planted in the spring and harvested in the fall. There are 2 kinds of sunflowers: the oilseed sunflower, where the oil is crushed out of the seed and used for oil for cooking or baking, and the non-oil sunflower, also known as the confectionery sunflower, which can be eaten raw. More than 75% of the sunflowers grown in the United States are oilseeds. Cotton is primarily grown in the southern part of Kansas. Cotton is planted in May or June and is harvested in the fall. Upland cotton is the most common kind of cotton grown in the United States and Kansas. A cotton gin is a machine that separates the lint, the cotton ball part, from the cottonseed. The most common product from cotton is the clothes that we wear, but cottonseed is also sometimes used to feed dairy cattle. Additionally, cotton produces oil that is used in snack food production.